Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brother Paul on The White Thing. There's only two people in the world get to call me Michael. One of them's my mother, and the other one is Jim Keltner, the great drummer. Otherwise, Mike. Now, speaking of my mother, when I was 13 years old, my mother and I went to the local music shop in a small town in the west of Scotland where we lived to buy my first electric guitar. The guitars were upstairs, and up we went. And there they all were, arrayed on the wall in all their bright colours. And I saw it. The Dan Armstrong plexiglass guitar. I said to the man in the shop, "That's the one I want." And he said to me, "Do you have £300, son?" And I did not have £300. I had £19. And that day, I left the guitar shop with a £19 mass-produced Japanese copy guitar. But I never forgot the Dan Armstrong plexiglass. And when I had £300 of my own to spend, maybe 7 or 8 years later, is everything okay here? Something's happening, right? By the time I had £300, maybe 10 years later, you never saw those guitars, they were gone. They were only made for a couple of years, they were all gone. I looked at 100 guitar shops, never saw one. And then a couple of years ago, I remembered there was something called the internet. And I went to eBay, and I entered into the search box, Dan Armstrong plexiglass guitar for sale. And it brought up the 7 or 8 Dan Armstrongs that were for sale at that moment anywhere in the world. And they were all about $5,000. So I bought 2. Man gets tired. Spirit of hope, man crawls, spirit flies, spirit lives when man dies. Man sees, spirit is, man dreams, spirit lives. Man is tied, bound, torn. Spirit is free. Spirit is man can't be. Spirit is man can't be. What spirit is man can't be.